Oh shit, yeah.
I have a feel the filter I'm running, so.
I just did a drift onto the taxiway.
Oh. MiG-29 two ship came from north.
Yep. Seen them.
I'm on the ground.
They
So
just
they can't get me now.
Yeah. Alright,
Dropped
it
a 2,000
is,
pound bomb on my forehead.
you know, as one does, as one does. Okay.
What I was going to do was equip fucking slamming R's and just blow them at 790 for the shits and gigs of it.
That is kind of funny.
I'm not doing that. I'm instead expediting my takeoff.
Fair enough. Alright. Are you rearmed yet? Should I go ahead and take off?
I just landed, so I am refueling and rearming right now.
Looks like some AIs are going after him right now.
Alright, I'm getting up in the air now. I'll go launch these hulls.
By the time I'm like refueled and rearmed, I'll just immediately launch and I should be good.
Yeah, dude, you should be fine. Just zip on out here and you'll be okay.
Yeah, it's giving me some gas and I'm ready to rock.
Yeah.
One, defending Sam at Bulls 331, 170.
Alright, I'm lining up on the runway. I'm taking off now. Dude, we are absolutely ripping through this. Let's go take out this Moscow. This Moscow class.
Yeah, hopefully his sea was runs out of ammo.
Give the Russians what they deserve. Right?
Forget we have the logs we can pull up and tell us if we killed something.
Cool. Alright. Let's see here. You're getting out there. Was my optimal climb? You know, if I do switch to the F-16, there's going to be such a learning curve.
F-16's fun.
Yeah, I've heard.
Considering it seems like there's a lot of issues with the F-16. I like to read.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the F-16 just looks fun. No, I get you.
MiG-29 just fought through everything and was coming right at me.
Oh shit. So, once I launch these tall, they can come help me out. I got like one Fox 3.
I can take off.
Are you
I
you
was-
ready?
I'm almost on. A couple minutes for hitting the gas.
No worries.
Are you good, Creed?
Box 3. Yeah, I should be fine. I should be fine.
Creedmoor, I believe in you.
Alright. I'll continue setting up my heat slamming R's.
Oh, dude, I'm already getting fucking locked. It looks like.
Taxiing while setting up my run. Probably should text to drive.
Oh boy, don't give a fuck. He is coming.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Don't text and drive. It has such a different context with this. I should also not text and drive. I do that shit all the time in this game. That's so funny.
I'm taxiing on it
I've never heard that in my life, but I like that. I'm gonna use that. I do that shit all the fucking time.
now. Yeah, I'm setting it up on the MFD, so I'm taxiing like.
Yeah, like a fucking distracted driver in their teens about to run into somebody crossing the road.
A small child.
I'm throwing different paces of them, so I'm dropping as I get closer at kind of different intervals, sets of 4. Alright, I'll launch them a little further out because I want to grab another target, because I think there's no way we don't actually hit whatever the fuck is out here.
I just need to climb a little bit and I'll be in range.
Got one right here. Actually looking at.
What? Okay. You know, I meant to bring 2 Slamiers. I only have 1. Fuck it. I do not.
I think I'm gonna set 2s instead of doing the pop. I'm gonna do the skip
Beautiful.
just to see if it helps it avoid the seaways.
Kind of incredible.
And in range. Ready for it?
Mark 2. Dude, I'm just absolutely ripping through the targeting of these.
I'm gonna accelerate to their cruise speed a bit so I can do some more cruise missile escort. Alright. Let's see. Alright, that's great. How time's 4?
I've got the entire fleet targeted. 4 mark points, dude.
Yeah.
That's just not fucking fair. That is just not fair. That just feels like cheating.
I am now about to be in formation with a formation of cruise missiles.
That is incredible, dude. I see you. Oh, dude, I'm so fucking thrilled. I'm gonna take a look at this. Oh yeah, they're going in. Oh, I literally, this is literally iconic right here. I just like. Yeah, this is something that like I'm gonna have to go back when I do download this stream and I'm gonna have to cut out. And this is gonna make it into the server for sure. We're literally just swarmed up with this cruise missile. That's amazing. It looks so good. Oh yeah. I'm literally. That's hilarious. Yep. See if you can breathe under it. I bet you can get in there.
A form of BDA on a missile. What?
It's a little dark down here. Oh, it's kind of hard. Alright. You can go do his thing.
Yeah, are y'all ready for these coordinates? Because I'm just gonna write them fucking down so I don't die.
Actually, I'll just go ahead and set all my mark points. So whenever you're ready, let me some up arrow hole. I'll just sit here and whack.
Honestly, if we can get in there, we could set it up to a way where we could just do one more final strike. I'll spread out a bunch of dolls, and we just go see how many we can fucking kill.
Well, I can only carry 4 harpoons at a time.
Oh, there's 4 targets. Can you do pre-plan?
Larger ships generally take 2.
Yeah.
They don't really pre-plan. They all use like a ship-seeking radar seeker type thing.
Yeah.
But if I have the mark point, when I designate that mark point, it will search that circle plus I think it's like a 50-mile radius around that circle. But focus primarily in the middle of it.
Yeah. Let me grab these, write them down real quick so I have them. I'm just on my descent right now for the airfield.
Yeah, I'll make my way that direction.
Alright. So, our points.
Oh, yep, they just went terminal. Ship is locking the orbitals.
I'm getting locked.
It's probably the ship locking the tolls.
I'm doing the thing.
Altitude.
It's hilarious. Doing the thing I was saying I shouldn't do.
I'm just cruising back kind of slow and watching these come in. Oh, ship's radar just switched back off, or no longer able to track its lock.
7. I'm finally getting to my altitude where I need to start looking into this a little bit more closely. I'll finish writing these points in just a moment.
Oh, here we go. They're getting in close now.
All right.
See what is popping off.
See what's popping off? One got fucked. Did they all die?
We got one left. Oh. Yeah, just got that one. Yeah, they're all about to get cooked. It's that Sea Whiz, man.
It'll run out of ammo.
I need more harpoons in here.
It'll run out of ammo for sure.
Yeah, but in how many runs?
That's fair. This is a terrible approach. I should have gone around. I like how I just gave some shit for this exact same reason. But look at me coming down in my descent rate. Fuck, what is this descent rate? Can I... Let's get up
I
here.
wonder what would have... Because he doesn't seem to have any more missiles. I wonder how, like, some bombs would work.
It's actually a really good idea. You know what? If there wasn't those sea whizzes, I'd just fly out. Well, I could also just go over him at like some absurd altitude. And then just drop a bunch of unguided 82s on him using CCIP.
Yeah, I was gonna either do that or like get a bunch of the fucking big boy gateways.
Do you want to work on a few
Hit it
more of
with the
these, though?
walleye.
That's kind of a base choice, actually. Um,
Added bomb.
Telling you, man, you want to sink a ship? Fucking hit it with the walleye.
there's also
That is a
airburst,
really
right?
cool purpose.
There's also just airburst, because airburst is the way you deal with ships.
Busted.
No, airburst, where it just blows up right before it's about to be at altitude. Just blow it up slightly above or slightly below. We could also just set the delay timing to where it blows up in the water right next to the fucking bottom of the ship, right? You get a little bit. I'm almost done with these waypoints.
I'm gonna have to come in. I'm at just a 4.7 fuel stage. So.
Let's see, where do I have the right now? Now I have you on my deadline. Somehow.
Alright, I think I'm just going to confirm these and make sure they're all correct. It's all Delta Juliet from here on out. I got all of them set up, so... Two threes. And one... I think 17 is... Two. 14. It is a 14 element. 3. Should be that, right? 09, 09. Okay. Yeah, we're so set here. Alright, I'm gonna just start sending these out. I'm gonna grab some harpoons this time because I think we fully did the thing.
Yeah, more harpoons would definitely kill that ship. If we had like 8 of them all about the same time, we can take off together even.
Mm-hmm.
And just send them simultaneously. And then we can do...
I no longer can hit the Moscow, so if you want to just go for the Moscow, I've got everything else marked, so I'm just gonna work on those.
Okay.
Cool. Alright. That's easy.
Copy.
I've got all my mark points set out.
You know, you understand how to use the harpoons.
Pretty much, yeah. Might be... I'm not gonna argue with a
Just make sure
refresher.
to go range and bearing launchers R/BL, otherwise they'll all go straight north and not do anything more.
Range bearing, okay. That makes sense.
Now that designate waypoint, wait for it to say in range, fucking send.
Yeah, that makes way too much. That's way easy.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, they're really easy to use.
Rearming complete. Mode. Oh, dude, the timing on this is nothing. Flight. Yeah. Terminal. I wanna go ahead and go skim. Or actually, it might be harder to hit if it does pop. Now we'll go pop
Moving up
puppies.
next, and I mean it didn't really help earlier, but you know.
Yeah. We'll try it out, figure out how to do it.
I'm inbound 20 miles.
We'll see what happens. We got one marked, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit first one. I'm just gonna go down the list and launch on these fuckers. Should be easy. I'm taking off now.
Alright. I'm gonna come in behind you here.
Oh, you're behind me? Makes sense. Oh yeah, dude, we're about
I
to
didn't make it with you,
kick ass here, huh?
so. Hopefully you sending one harpoon per ship might not work, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens. I'm assuming you're correct, but also I think that like starting to do a little bit of damage to everything is probably a good idea. We can kind of figure out what's weaker, easier, and just start reducing. Because what if one of these is a light one that just happens to have?
Yeah, like that first one didn't have a sea whiz on it, and it was just cake. But anything with a sea whiz is always a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually in range, that's so funny.
Once you get altitude for whatever you say, it's just used to
What is the altitude for medium?
I think it cruises at like 10,000 feet. I might
That should be safe.
You're not comfortable.
Yeah, because low I think was like 5, maybe less.
Oh yeah. That's so nice. Alright.
Oh shit, Papa.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
He's out there a little bit though.
Oh, it's
Semi-barometric
He's
altitude.
80 miles out.
This is about to be the easiest fucking ripple I've ever done in my life.
I'm gonna get some fuel real.
send one to designate next waypoint, turn, send.
Yeah, this is gonna be way too easy. Light, low. Flight, low. Flight, low. We'll see. Some of those might not hit, but I'm already Winchester and everything's going to its respective locations. That's a really good idea. Yeah, some of those might be a long shot, but regardless.
You did not set the terrain in there. I don't think you have just one two flying away.
Well, they're all going to different. They're all three going to different.
They're flying in.
Here's you are right. A few of them might have been off range. Yeah, we'll not talk about that. That's hilarious. Rip.
Oh, I'm
Try that
holding the
again.
wheel. I'm holding the wheelie. I'm holding the wheelie.
That's hilarious.
Team was to yell altitude at me repeatedly.
Go over to the right, under, where it says your radar altimeter.
Yeah, well, it's fine now.
Altitude.
I just had to.
Altitude.
I just climbed like 20 feet. It's fine. It wasn't the whoop whoop, it was the altitude where you go from 5,000, like when you get less than 5,000 feet. Not that.
Yeah.
Not the whoop whoop, but the, like, it's really the warning for where you're supposed to switch to your radar altimeter.
Oh,
Less
you're
than
talking
5,000.
about.
The altitude. No, not that at all. Because
That's what I
altitude-
was gonna do. God damn it. You took my idea. Alright, I'm gonna go land real quick. I'm
Yeah, turn it
inbound.
back.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
when it
gonna
passes
re-
through 5,000 feet, it goes altitude.
Yeah.
pull
Yeah,
up.
it's supposed to
Terrain.
be your-
Terrain.
Supposed to be your warning to be like, hey, you need to switch on your radar altimeter because that's the danger.
Pull up. Terrain. 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 Pull up. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain.
Your singular AGM though is going pitbull.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of poggers. Let's go. Watch me get banned on Twitch for that. Fuck. I forgot that was where that originated and is where it died.
Talk about Willis.
What's up?
I said, what you talking about, Willis?
Willis?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, come on now.
But what do you mean?
You don't know that?
No.
What you talking about, Willis?
How old are you?
Me?
Yes.
Take a guess.
Apparently
Creed
not old
more-
enough to know.
Creedmoor, you should know exactly how old I am.
You've never heard.
You know enough about me to infer my age, and you can fact check this with a federal body, because we share a similar hobby, and you know how long I've been doing the hobby for, and so you know and you could find out with public information when I was licensed. You can know my exact age. You have the information
You're not-
at your
you're not-
fingertips.
You don't know different strokes.
What's up?
You don't know different strokes though. If you're older, you should know the different strokes.
It's yeah.
I'm not old. How old do you think that I am?
Oh my god, there's been so many memes of this. Hold on a second.
How old do you think I am? Hold up, wait, don't call me old. What the fuck? Okay.
If you're older, like if you're not a child, meaning if you're less than 25, you're a child. So.
How old
are
do you think I am?
greater or less than 25? I don't know. You act like you've played this game a huge amount of time and probably
Me?
simulators prior. So I'm gonna say, according from what you were inferring there.
No, the other hobby.
I'm-
The other hobby that we
He's
share.
talking about amateur radio.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh
hear
no,
about
yeah, I'm
that.
talking to Alan and not Creedmoor. I'm retarded. We're not gonna speak of this.
But yeah, you should know Sanford and Sons if you're 30. Like if you're 30 and you don't know Sanford and Sons, you lived in under a rock.
Okay, Creedmoor, help him out. Creedmoor, you've got to know the answer.
Dude,
How
my
long have we
guy.
been?
like you gotta have seen that in some pop culture reference. Little saying, "What you talk, Willis?"
Yeah.
Dude, y'all seem to think I'm like in my 30s or something.
No, I know you're early
You're probably
20s,
like 19
but-
then. So.
Like 23, dude. I
Yeah.
haven't seen every movie from the 80s.
Yeah, it was a sitcom.
Yeah, I'm
part of
old,
pop-
so
I also
of
just
pop
never
culture.
watched. Like, I didn't really have much of a childhood, you know. So I just like, I think all I watched was like a little MacGyver
I think we just
and
sank
like some of
I
the
think we
older
just sank their
Star Trek.
battleship, guys. I think we just sank their
Let's
battleship.
fucking go! Yeah, absolutely. That's what I like to hear, dude. Go team, go team.
All right.
I'm sorry,
gonna-
I was raised in a cult.
I'm gonna bring some harpoons. If someone can give me some waypoints. Get this shit
Oh,
over
Yep,
yeah,
with.
you ready?
it's sinking.
I got something for you.
Actively
Yeah.
sinking.
Let me
Let's fucking go.
just get this going. HSI. Are you? What? Ooh, I can't. Words big.
So
are you
true,
set up
bestie.
Precise or just the 6-digit?
Generic.
five-digit
It's a
die?
fucking search radar. We're good, man.
Alright,
General.
smart.
General is fine.
Alright.
I'll give
I'm
you.
gonna do position. Northing.
No, we're using military good reference system. We're not.
Alright,
We're better than that.
Okay, go ahead.
MGRS. 73 Tango, Delta Juliet, 73
Okay.
91
I'm trying
23.
to get 739123.
73
Okay.
91 23.
Copy.
Read back.
37 Tango Delta Juliet 739123.
Good read back. Ready for waypoint 2?
Stand by. Grid. Delta Juliet.
Yep, 37 Tango, Delta Juliet. They'll all be 37 Tango, Delta Juliet.
I'm ready for the numbers.
49 7017.
Come on. Next group of numbers.
Waiting for the read back. I just want to make sure you got it right.
Yep. Yeah, I'm already on to the next one.
So Mark 2.
Mm-hmm. I'm on Mark
That's
3.
you're on Mark
Third
3.
one.
What did you get for Mark 2? I just want to make sure you got it right. That's it.
I'm already locked in. Just give me the numbers.
Okay.
Copy.
55 23 14.
Copy.
Oh, Fritz got a ship.
Read back one more time. 55231.
1
What's the
4
last one?
55 23 14.
All right. So 2, I have 407017.
49 70 17 is Mark 2.
497017. Correct. Next
Yep.
one's 552314.
Correct. One more for you.
Alright.
Ready?
Stand by. See.
Same Delta
Grid.
Juliet.
TDC cursor sucks sometimes. Go ahead.
So true. 22 53 09
Rearming complete.
09.
225309.
Yep. 09er. We got this.
All right. So who's going to which ship?
I think we're just gonna like fucking launch on both. I'm gonna go 1 through 4 and my launch. Start with 1, and then as I hit in range, I'm gonna switch to the next one. Wait till I get in range,
Alright.
launch all 4. I'd recommend set your radar out to C and Intel, and then go
Stand
out
by.
80 nautical miles.
Alright, mode. RBBL, light, medium, terminal, skin, seeker, medium.
And then make sure you do that to each individual missile.
Yeah, I've done harpoons a few times.
Yeah. I only say that because of what EP just did.
I did a silly goose thing. I'm not gonna lie.
It hit some civilian cruise ship.
You know,
60
as one
miles north.
does. As one fucking does. Clearly.
Carnival is no longer going to the Caucasus region.
That's great. That's terrible. That's so fucking bad. You should be ashamed.
Yep.
Oh, dude. I got a good group of people in here.
Oh, good gosh.
Got a good little community here.
Alright.
We have fun. We have fun.
Alright, we are.
I'm green jet.
How'd you like that little targeting package? A silvery little platter there. Dude, I'm just gonna say, the FLIR is the best. The FLIR and the ground radar are just between them. This makes this plane like an ISR, like, wet dream. This is just ISR wet dreams right here, the F-18. I love it.
Oh, absolutely. And people act like it's such a difficult and cumbersome aircraft to use, but it is. Like, other than the fact that there's a lot of physical button presses and not a shitload of HOTAS things, it is probably one of the easiest to use in terms of just, like, knowing where everything on the map is all at once.
Well, I think it's just the most verbose. I think it has issues because, like, there are a lot of complicated systems, but once you understand the complicated systems, all the systems fit really well together, right? So, like, if you know how to use the UFC and you know how to use everything else, like, everything just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's very much, it's not an incredible aircraft at anything, but it's really mediocre at everything. It's almost like it's a multi-role fighter or something.
Yeah, this thing does everything. Like, it does better than other aircraft in this game that do both. Like, I think it does air to ground, like air to ground and air to air together better than the F-16. If you had to do both of them.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this thing is just a Swiss Army knife, and I have nothing but love for the F-18. It's just so good at what it does, and it just has so many. It is a Swiss Army knife. I can take it up. I can use this thing like an F-15 and just slap a bunch of bombs in here, and just go fucking ground pound.
What
Or I can
fucking
go.
ship am I picking up already? Right on the coast. Thank you.
Some of them are turning close. I have one of those mark points you handed out. It's about 70 miles from me. So.
Yeah.
We're going for
Disregard
the
that close one. One of those is friendly. One of those is friendly. That one that's close is friendly.
Yeah, don't watch on that.
Yeah, that's a no bueno, no bueno. All right.
Alright, Alex.
Arming.
Let the altitude right off the rim here because I'm going to try to do some high altitude on
That is an incredibly base choice. Yeah, I'm gonna launch when I'm probably like 30, 40. I'm in range for my first target. And then honestly, between the two of us, we're just gonna be absolutely set. I mean, if one of us doesn't hit, the other one will definitely hit. So we're set up. We're good to go.
Now, like some ships I've seen in this game that go just way too fucking hard. I've done 4 ships and all launched harpoons had the same ship and it shot down every single harpoon.
Those sea whizzes are absolutely fucking nasty things.
Yeah, they're crazy.
They're nasty fuckers. I'm gonna try skim too, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I lost
designated for my first
one
target.
pop, to the battleship on that last run, and the second pop hit, both skims hit.
Yeah. All right. When I hit 40, I'm gonna launch. I'm in range.
Which ranges?
What's HP TP?
Harpoon targeting point.
Do I need to enable
Like,
that?
not make sure that shit is in range and bearing only, or range and bearing launch, because HPTP is a bearing only launch thing.
Yeah, that's a turn point.
Okay, that makes sense.
Range
Okay.
and bearing launch.
Yeah, I got it. Range bearing launch. Yep, dropped one.
32 miles, Angel's 32.
Swapping Mark II. I'm off axis. Lining up. At 40.
Greyhound. From
In range. 2. Mark III. Setting up. Careful, it resets. You can't set everything. When you switch to the next one, it'll...
No, I'm selecting different ships.
Yeah. Range.
All of the contrails from these missiles is what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, dude, it's absolutely legendary. Imagine being on the other end of that shit. Imagine being on the other end of that shit and just seeing a bunch of fucking missiles start heading your way. Just the oh shit factor.
Greenhouse contrail 4. I launched 2 on one of the waypoints that you made, then I found it on the radar and launched 2 on.
I have Greyhound times 3 down. I've got one more I'm gonna get a little bit closer for. Greyhound times 4.
Yep. Winchester.
Same here. I'm just turning around here now. Let's see what these things are doing. Oh, it's so good. One went wild off the other direction there. One in the terminal. I think there's 2 on the terminal. They're all getting in position.
It's about 2,000 feet under me. It's moving pretty fucking good. I'm say that.
Yeah, those things fucking flies. Yeah, this is almost 7
Dude, we have really been enjoying these these standoff missiles. And there's another person who's launching just extended range after extended range. Just striking shit. That's crazy, dude. We are like absolutely cleaning house today.
My high altitude one just went pitbull.
Well, I've been definitely just launching shit.
I'll move you back to base.
Yeah, we're doing this shit now.
Right.
We're sending the Rooskies back where they belong. Oh man, watch me get the contracts for this. I think that's pretty patriotic. There's no way I'm getting the contracts for sending the Rooskies back. Since they can. Oh yeah, absolutely. Probably safe. Yeah, there's just a few fucking opportunities. Yeah, they're all really hot too. They're all spicy as fuck. They're gonna hit for sure. Oh, one's but hit. One's but hit. This one's gonna hit for sure. Look at this. Yo! I'm watching it. Will it get burned out here? That's the question. Well, let's see what you feel. One. Shit's good off. Rough. The other one going in. This one's gonna be close. There's one more, it's getting out. like it's doing so hot. Oh, that's just a missile. Oh, it's going for the next one. That looks so good.
Still got 3 harpoons in the air.
One coming in now. Yeah. I'm like nearly out of but I'm in that position too. I'm spectating solos right now.
Yep, one of the missiles just went into the ocean.
That's because the ship that's aiming at itself. There's one more here. I think it's the one that was really far out.
The sea.
I think so.
The water.
Alright. I am doing my descent now.
Eyes on you up below you.
I have no idea if my 2 flaming artists actually are gonna hit anything. I'm mainly doing some loitering
Just data link with them, and like that way you can use the pod.
No, there's enough stuff in the area they're in that as long as it doesn't miss by like 4,000 feet, should get strong effectively.
I'm having such a hard time descending at this altitude. Just want to mention.
I just inverted and fucking sent it at like 40 degrees nose down.
That is a based choice. However, I'm gonna try something. Moment of truth. Will it work?
Alright, gear flaps down.
I was gonna do that. I just for some reason
Got a little left cross on this section, but it's gotten worse.
Yeah, dude, the fucking crosswind is insane, man.
No. It was like not terrible, but it's definitely gotten worse.
Yeah.
Like,
got-
whoa, wind shear. Okay. Little wind shear on landing, but we're okay.
Look at the angle I'm coming in at.
Apparently I got credit for
the-
shit.
The wind changed it up.
Altitude.
Dude, I'm
Alright,
Tokyo
so-
drifting midair at a 15-degree dive.
So we got a Corvette and ammonia.
That'll work.
Dude, that's crazy. The amount of shit going on here is crazy. Alright.
We're doing the work of the fucking 7-inch full kind.
I'm gonna try a fucking overhead brake, and I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna try a really fucking cowboy overhead brake, and I'm gonna fucking regret it.
Fuck starts having
I'm just gonna eyeball this shit, and I'm gonna regret it. Y'all ready for the dumbest shit you've ever seen? It's about to happen right fucking now. What about a 2G turn on this fucking approach? I'm gonna hope that it dumps all my airspeed, except I can't pull all the way through it, so I'm gonna be high on my thing. But if I exceed fucking 3 Gs, I'm gonna be a retard and fuck over my gear. A little bit of a slip here. One cross might help me out. Oh, dude, I actually might fucking do this. There's no fucking way this works.
Taxiway.
This isn't
A
this isn't-
secondary runway.
It's a secondary. I think it's an emergency runway. Oh, okay. Actually, no way I pulled that shit off. That was some cowboy stuff.
The way you were landing, it might as well have been an emergency.
Did you see that? I just like fucking overhead brake. I just like
Holy
landed
shit!
like it was
They
fucking
fixed the refuel thing with tanks on the ground.
Did
yeah,
they?
That's no longer where it wouldn't fill the tank.
Yeah, that's cool.
I feel like the wind is not at 3 meters per second, but okay.
Yeah, dude, the wind is insane right now. Wind
Something's
kind of
been
go.
kind of bugging in DCS for
Fuel
quite a while.
low.
You can set it to like
Fuel
super
low.
low, and sometimes it's fine, and other times it's like, hey, by the way, hurricane.
I like that though. I like sometimes suffering on the landing. Like I think that's very. It's
Well,
very
yeah, but
real.
like if it's set to be in 2 to 3 knots and it's 30, like something's not right. Something's wrong at that point.
Well, like, I want 15 miles. I want to land a jet in, 15, 20 mile an hour winds. I feel like it's a very based thing to do.
Well, yes, but like my point is like if you set a mission to have a lower amount of wind, but it just says fuck that, you're gonna fly in tornado season. Like,
That's great. Yeah, no, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Slightly
yeah, like, now,
understand.
so I have done area ops and stuff just for fun with the heavy thunderstorm preset, just because it's nuts.
Oh yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, nighttime heavy thunderstorm.
That's
Dude,
a
try
fat fucking
fucking
yikes.
landing.
That's a fat yikes, bro.
Like, is it realistic in any way? Absolutely not. Is it cool? Yes.
Based. So what are we running now? We've essentially done
we
the
got
thing.
one ship.
One more ship to take care of.
And then
Oh,
the
yeah.
carrier group will move to the red zone.
Yo, let's
Copy.
go.
And I think I have
Copy.
enough battery in my quest right now to.
Me too. I think that I am gonna follow you, and no, I think I gotta hop off.
We're just gonna fucking.
No, I'm gonna watch
Look
this
the
though.
fuck out of that guy.
Yeah, dude, I'm down for it. I'm gonna watch this, and then I'm gonna hop off too, and we're gonna call this a successful mission. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Mhm.
That was an insanely good little group flight we did tonight. That was perfect. I am so thrilled.
We had the big ideas, man.